Hello everybody, this is Simon with the third episode of Let's Play Mega Man 6. Keeping with the extreme theme, we're going from best weapon and best thing in this game period to the worst stage and also the worst boss. Design-wise, that is, he's a flower. Not even a thorny rose or something, just a flower. Plantman's only redeeming feature is the music. Overall, this game has a great soundtrack, way better than 5's, and pretty high up there in general for me at least. Can't fault it for that. Flower fancy, I mean, what? So, we get a variety of tools to try out, most especially the weapon we just got. And this guy here is just aching to get hit by it. Fire Blast has got a really weird arc, but that's true for most of the weapons in this game. Just look at how much I'm not hitting this guy, and those guys are really seriously annoying. The weapon is definitely not ideal, but just for showing it off, this is how it flies, and it's kind of very strange. And the other thing, Rush Power Adapter. This thing's a beast, I love it. It's just so much fun to use. It's a melee weapon. I kind of have a history with those. It can shoot and it's decently powerful, but punching things is the main thing with it. It's so bulky that you cannot slide with it, which is a big drawback, but other than that it's really powerful, and I'm going to show off just why in a second. What's also really powerful is Fire Blast, Flame Blast, because Jesus Christ, that guy got took out fast. It's a one-hit kill on nearly every normal enemy, and the big ones go down in seconds. That's amazing. Yes, you sadly always have to watch at least a few seconds of the animation for the punch when you select it. So, those guys here are usually huge pains in the ass because they're invincible and their shells are closed. The punch just blatantly ignores that. Hey Eddie, get punched? No? Good. Good that you gave me something nice. Also, punching on screen transitions is always funny as hell. So those guys here. This mini-boss is not the only one on this stage that is, well, this mini-boss, and I really do not like it. Because the stage is so horrible in general, I had to redo it a lot back in the day, and this guy is really no fun to fight. He didn't even get too bitchy here, but he cannot really be pushed back, you just saw that, by your buster shots, so he will trap you against the corner and there is not a single thing you can do against it. It's irritating. It's also really hard to dodge some of his normal attacks. Yeah, anyway, Windstorm I feel is far more suited to the task at hand because it is a one-hit kill against everything here, and it also has an arc that is very much suited to the job. This little introduction to springs here is going to be very important in a bit of level. They mainly will bounce you as long as you do nothing even. And if you hold down the jump button when you land on them, you will get pushed up really high. That's about it. It's pretty basic and easy to understand, fortunately. And yes, Flame Blast murders those things. Like I said, it's really powerful. The arc is so weird that it would barely be usable if the damage wasn't so high. But, well, the damage is so high, so it's usable. And we got up and down style enemies. We were introduced to them by virtue of one that showed itself so that you would not get hit, just surprised, which is always a good thing. However, they're going to be so prevalent in this upcoming section that you always have to edge forward, and you've got those fuckers here that always surprise me, although I should know where they come, having played the stage so much that, it's just to edge forward at every jump, and then they introduce those springs in the sections. Horrible. I can't remember how often I died to it. Then you have to shoot those fishes with precision, and then you have to shoot open the platforms to proceed, and then you get impatient maybe, and you have to take those jumps from the very edge, especially this one, and then we add the cannons in, and okay, I'm going to stop bitching, that is really horrible. What I do like about this section is the little life pellets in the trees. That's just cute. It's a nice touch. It's stage design integrated, well, the theme of the stage integrated with the design. And as I said, it's just cute. It's just a little neat thing. Okay, we're done with that horrible part and with that horrible stage, so off to a really easy boss who I always manage to fuck up regardless. But first of all, more punching, because this is how a man enters a room, no? This is not how a man enters a room all dressed in purple and being a fucking flower. So anyway, Plant Man is a really easy boss. As said, he is absolutely no tricks to him, especially if you can get him in a pattern like this. He will always jump back from you if you do this in a certain distance, though I cannot really manipulate him to do him all the time. I don't know what triggers it. So yeah, I kinda get surprised like that. Often. He fires his shield and then immediately runs at you, and I'm really bad at getting this pattern. Excuse me, he really is not hard. You shouldn't have trouble with him. But I do. Yeah, he also shows off that bouncing off walls is all the rage in Mega Man 6 universe. And I also may have identified a big part of my problems with him, that is not being able to jump out of the slide properly. Because I tend to slide away from the shield, you know. And then I cannot jump over it because I'm still sliding. And it fucking sucks. But we're done with that. Our reward for this joke of a fight is a joke of a weapon. Plant Barrier, you know, it is Skull Barrier. It's exactly the same as is the name, and it's even worse because it takes so much ammunition that it's barely usable at all before you run out. You also get the jet adapter, which is just broken to hell and back. Sadly not that much fun to use compared to the punch adapter, but we're going to see it in action soon enough. For now, this was Simon with Let's Play Mega Man 6, and thank you very much for your attention.